morning. I saw a TikTok this morning of a girl talking about her experience with creative questions in an interview.
Before I knew creative interview questions were a thing, I once had this interview where they asked me if I could be any utensil, what would I be? At the time, I was like, that's a crazy question, but I also answered it like I've been waiting for this moment my entire life.
I had a similar experience. I was asked at an interview once what color best describes you, defines you, whatever, what color. So I said yellow because one, it's my favorite color, and two, you know, it's like the sun. It brings vitality, it gives warmth and light and clarity. You need the sun. And I should have just stopped there, but I didn't. I kept going. And I was like, yeah, and you know, everything's about balance. While the sun can be soft and bright and light and warm, it can also be incredibly abrasive. And, you know, yeah, the sun does all those things, but, you know, too much of the sun, don't schedule me too much, will blind you and burn you, and, you know, it will hurt you. So, you know, balance is the name of the game. Don't f with me, and I'll just be all the soft and the light and the warmth. So yellow's my answer. Thank you. I didn't get that job. I did not get that job. But in my defense, I probably should have got that job. It wasn't that serious. I was trying to be a porter at a casino just because they're like drink girls and like bartending people like weren't there. So I was just trying to like get in so I could change jobs later when that did become available. But yeah, that didn't work out. But as surprisingly a lot of places do when they don't hire me, I don't know what this is all about, but they closed within 6 months and reopened under a different name. R.I.P. Sugar House. I don't know why that happens. That happens a lot. If I felt like I was a shoo-in for a position and I don't get it, the place closes down. There was a salon, I was going to be a receptionist, and I like really like killed it. And the assistant manager liked me, but the manager seemed like he just had, I don't know, some bias against me. I don't know what it was. And so I didn't get the job, and 3 months later they shut down. And then there was another place that was for a hostess position at this restaurant. I don't think being a hostess is really that serious, so why they had rounds of interviews is beyond me. So I made the first round, and I was on my way to the second round, and I was already pretty miffed about having to go in again. Like, just pick one. It's a hostess. Like, you can't go that wrong, and you're not gonna go abundantly right unless you're looking for like a maitre d', which you're not that kind of establishment. Anyway, I was on my way to my second round of interviews, kind of annoyed that that was even a concept. And I get off of the subway to City Hall, and there's like a giant crowd everywhere surrounding me, so I was like kind of stuck. And I look up, and there's like a stage just in the middle of the City Hall little goings on section. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I Chill Moody was there, and he was like right next to me, and I'm like, what are you doing here? What is happening? It was a whole free concert for Stevie fucking Wonder. Just randomly in Philadelphia for no good reason. He had already performed in Philadelphia, and he was just back doing a free... So I didn't go to that interview because that would have been crazy. I went to see Stevie Wonder. I just stayed there. I'm not going to freak out. I'm not going to freak out because I don't have road rage. Yeah, so the Stevie Wonder concert was fantastic, and I don't know how that kind of shit happens. And I was like, oh, well, I missed that interview. Safe to assume I did not get that job for a hostess. Place closed down in a month. And so, well, it seems to just happen. Yeah, if I don't get a job that I really wanted, the place shuts down if they don't hire me. I don't know why. I don't wish ill upon people. It's kind of like if I was like dating somebody, or maybe thinking about talking to someone, and they do me wrong some kind of way. They all end up getting hit by cars, and I don't know why. One got hit by a bus, one got into a bike accident, but they all have some kind of street turmoil. I swear to you, I do not wish ill on these people. One time when I actually liked somebody and I was really upset about breaking up, which was dumb, I was like, I know just seems to be like a going theme. Can you please, God, not let them get hit by a car? And then I got hit by a fucking car. So you know what? If you screw me over, you can just get hit by a car. I'm not taking the car for you. I just wanted there to be no car. But if there is going to definitively be a car, I'm not asking for it ever again. That sucked. There's going to be a car. So, that's my story today. I don't like creative interview questions. I'm not here for it. I feel like you should pay me if you're going to ask me all these questions. I'd rather stage. Can you just let me... I would rather work for free for an hour or 2 or 3, max 4. I would rather stage than be asked creative questions, because they force me to be too honest. And maybe that's why they do it, but like, you can't punish me for honesty. I feel like that was a fantastic question. Don't cross me, and I will be your best worker ever. Do you get mad at the sun? It's the sun! I don't think I've ever been asked another creative question. I don't think I would accept a job if they did try to call me after just the turmoil of the interview, having to answer questions.